through the discipline of rally, are safe in what they do.
The Sasol Rally also doubled up as the second round of the FIA African Rally Championship. 7 teams entered from as far afield as Rwanda. The action on stage 1, 2 and 3. First on the road, of course, Konrad Rothenbach and Nicola Klinger from Zimbabwe and France, respectively, in their S2000 G Fuel Ford Fiesta. Rothenbach champion in 2007, leading the FIA ARC after the Zimbabwe Rally. And he would win all 3 opening stages. Now, Mohamed Musa from Zambia and Moses Matovo of Tanzania, the N4 Subaru Impreza WRX. James White of Zimbabwe and Philip Archinall, also from Zimbabwe, in the S2000 Toyota Auris, 5th overall after stage 3.
Car 103, Skulk Berger in the Mitsubishi, second quickest on stage 2, almost a minute 20 down on Rothenbach after stage 3, lying second behind the rally leader.
Of course, his father won this championship 10 years ago, and that's what he would like to do.
Giancarlo David and his Subaru languishing near the rear end of the field. He would have been last had it not been for a disastrous stage 2 by Mohamed Essa.
Munna Singh and David Shihoka in their N4 Subaru Impreza WRX, 3rd overall after stage 3.
Craig Green now, Michael Exton in a Mitsubishi Lancer. An improved second stage for Craig Green, but after 3 stages would hold on only to 4th overall. Another overshoot, costing him even more time at the moment, not going well for Craig.
I've won Africa twice, Africa Championship. So I thought I'm trying to go for the 3rd year now again to win it. Conrad's in the way, that's the only problem, but I'm having a good time.
Stages 4 and 5 now. Konrad Rothenbach, having won the first 3 stages, would win this one as well, coming into this stage with a 4-minute lead and extending it over Berger to almost 6 minutes.
Konrad, 5 stages down. How's it going?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a hard day, to be honest. We're struggling a bit, but it's just it's very difficult to read the road and the pace and all that. It's really rough and slippery in some places, so it's we're getting there.
Essa now 7th overall after stage 3. He would go 2nd fastest in stage 4 and 4th fastest in stage 5, but he remains 7th.
Things didn't work out according to plan. The first stage went well. We had a puncture in the second stage and we pushed really hard in the third stage. And unfortunately, we lost our sum card in the third stage. So 4th, 5th and 6th stage, we have to take it easy. But hopefully, by end of tomorrow, we'll be in 2nd place for Africa.
James White, the reigning African champion, 5th overall after stage 3. Still getting used to this S2000, which he's out in for the first time. Here's Berger, 2nd overall for the South African crew after stage 3 and remained in that position after stage 5. David, 6th overall after stage 3, and he also holds on to that position. Struggling slightly in these conditions, many of the competitors from other parts of Africa not quite used to the short, sharp stages. They use longer, open stages in the rest of the championship.
Yeah, and their cars are so much more heavier as well, built like a tank.
Difficult to stop indeed. This is Green, 4th overall after stage 3, and he drops to 5th behind White after stage 5.
We had a difficult day, you know. We may be on the road, we're 2nd in the African Championship, but, you know, I've battled. I really battled. It's a new car for me to learn drive. You know, I'm used to normal aspirated cars, which you rev high, and now suddenly I have to be with a turbo, which you have to rev low. I'm not used to left-hand drive, suddenly I'm a left-hand drive, and, you know, there's a lot of things to absorb, and I just don't have enough seat time yet.
What has happened? Tell me.
The roads are very rough, and we had 2 punctures. In the bad luck, we had a little bit luck because it was at the end of the stages, so we could always both time finish with the flat tire, but you lose time.
And the final 2 town stages of the evening, a particularly tough challenge for these heavier cars in the African Rally Championship. At the end of day 1, Konrad Rothenbach leads Skulk Berger by 6 minutes 48.4 seconds. Munna Singh in 3rd. Day 2 and the Nelspruit Super Stage. 2 cars go head-to-head, and again a very tough challenge for these cars. 4-wheel drive, very heavy, difficult battle to get around the tight corners.
Yeah, but so popular, don't you think, Hendrik? I mean, this is what the fans really come out to see.
Big hit over the curb there for David, and this is the kind of danger of these town stages. Stages 10 and 11 now. Rothenbach, having won all the stages so far, extends his lead over Berger to almost 9 minutes after stage 11.
Berger now, of course, with Rothenbach being so dominant in the Africa Rally Championship, and of course this one at the moment, they're hoping for him to break down, get something out of this.
I think everybody's driving for second position at the moment. This is Singh third overall behind Berger. Now White in fourth position, and he remains in fourth. Getting to grips now, it seems, with the S2000 Toyota.
Craig Green, Michael Exton in the Mitsubishi Lancer, fifth overall at night. Significant charge, up to third at the moment.
It's hard work for me. I think it's an age thing coming to it now. You have to be a younger boy to drive these S2000s. But I'm enjoying it, you know, and hoping I'm going to pick up a couple of points for Africa. I think I'm third in Africa now. Conrad first in Africa, second I think is Skulk, and then I'm third.
How's your rally been so far?
It's been good until the very last stage. We just started the stage and we lost all the brakes, and it wasn't nice driving on those hills with no brakes.
Terrifying prospects, I would imagine, eh?
Getting white, can you see?
Stage 12 now. Rothenbach still leading overall, having won every stage so far. Remembering that he's also competing in the South African Championship second leg. Berger second overall, but he remains second. With Singh currently in fifth position, but he moves to fourth after stage 12. White up to third after stage 12. The reason for that is that Green, who was third overall, drops out in stage 12.
Conrad Rothenbach in the G Fuels Ford, absolutely brilliant, leading the rally over his nearest rival in second place by almost 11 minutes.
Berger has a very steady run, has had one so far, and is just about a minute or so ahead of the team just behind him, who's not this team, that's Singh, who is in fourth position overall. Third overall at the moment is James White. Treating spectators in Kanyamazane. Four finishers enter Nelspruit Showgrounds to a warm reception from the crowd. Tough conditions meant only four finishers, with Conrad Rothenbach taking it from Scott Berger by a huge margin.
Conrad, congratulations winning the African Championship here today. You must be very happy with that.
Yeah, no, it was fantastic. You know, it's both championships in this rally, so it was a lot of pressure on us in the beginning, but it was a great start to our season after winning the home event. So no, we really chuffed.
And with 2 out of 2, Conrad Rothenbach has a 17-point margin over defending champion James White. And Nicholas Klinger, the same margin over Phil Archinall. Celebrating 20 years of Sasol Rally sponsorship. The 20th edition of the Sasol Rally was proudly brought to you by Sasol.